I just hope you're having a fantastic Monday so far. It's a little cloudy out, but warm. That's all that matters, is warm. Okay, I want to do a quick week 6 news. I have opened up your second quiz. Now this quiz deals with chapters 4, 5, and 6. So just to kind of go back over a little bit about what these chapters entail and what you'll be asked on the quiz. Chapter 4 really gets into the actual methods of delivery and birth in the United States. Also, we talk a little bit about neonates. So if someone were to ask me, oh, I just had an infant, or I just had a baby, I would say how old. And if they said 2 weeks, I would go neonate. But pay close attention to what happens during that first month that the infant is now in the outside world. So you kind of think about it. In fact, you're going from a closed environment and a protection in the womb to this outside world. And so there are things that are naturally happening within the infant to prepare to survive this world. So pay attention to terms of lanugo, fontanelles. Fontanelles are the soft spots, vernix caseosa. So understand the terminology and what's happening and the changes. A little bit about weight, height and weight of infants in the United States. So think about preterm, low birth weight, very low birth weight. Something that was just asked in the class, I just had human growth and development about 30 minutes ago, was small for date. So that's something that a lot of people haven't heard, that term. And so they think just because their infant is born on the due date doesn't necessarily mean that it's the weight that they should be on that due date. So check out the term small for date. Also be familiar with the way that we grow as far as humans. So be familiar with cephalocaudal and proximal distal. And so how we grow from basically head to neck to trunk, and then proximal distal from trunk to shoulders out. So just be familiar with those terms as well. And then finish up with a little bit of our senses and how the child actually adapts to interact in our outside world. Our senses, our hearing, smelling, tasting, touch. That prepares that infant to now interact in the outside world. You get into chapter 5 and 6, we're getting into the first three years. I actually have a video on the first 3 years, so definitely check out the video and kind of make those connections between what you're reading and what what I've said in the video. Kind of put all the pieces together. So again, this is 4, 5, and 6. This deals with our infancy, our first 3 years, and then from there we will get on to childhood. That's my area. I can't wait to get into early childhood cognition and fairy tales. I'll definitely have to ask a discussion question that deals with fairy tales. So work on that. Notice the due date with the quiz. And again, if you do have any questions, just text me. And I'm usually at the house on the weekend, so we're glad to interact, call, do what we can to make sure that you're understanding the information. But again, check out the video, and I will continue to have videos for you once we get into early childhood. I'll probably make a video to kind of summarize the physical, cognitive, and social emotional development of kids. Early childhood age, and then from middle to late, all the way through adolescence to adults. So we're starting to work through the stages. So we're starting to really progress through. Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know. Bye.